Hello everyone, my name's Noiseboy, welcome to the channel. Today we are checking out the EARTHBURNER from Demiurge Instruments. This is a really exciting overdrive pedal. It's kind of based in the same realm as kind of like a plexi style overdrive. You'd see it kind of in the same ballpark of maybe something like an OCD, or kind of the BEOD is a really good standpoint for this actually. And I would definitely say this is something to absolutely go around with if you want something a bit more high gain. I've been playing around it for a little while, and the joy that I've had with this thing in terms of its creativity is it really gives a bit of aggression within what you can have as to a clean channel almost. It's very nice to kind of put into that level. You've got yourself a pre-gain, a post-gain, the level, bass, treble, and presence. And kind of how each one works, obviously level, standard, you kind of use that to get your standard volume as you're going. Your pre-gain is kind of working as a way to either increase or decrease the gain on the way in from your guitar tone. So if you have it set kind of in the middle, it can work as a boost essentially, and as like a gain boost for the pedal, kind of to get a bit more rich harmonics out of it. But you can also work it as a bit of a tightening element, kind of like the BEOD does, where you can drop it down all the way and it can remove a lot of excess low end, coming from anywhere between like 20 hertz up to about like not too shy of like 90 hertz, so it can reduce some of that sub and get a bit more tightness into your playing. Post gain works as kind of your standard distortion, so this just goes and goes and goes for days. It's a fantastic piece of kit, this thing. You can get it from really quite light around here to balls out Van Halen territory up here. However, these two can work in tandem, so you can have your post gain can be set really high, and then if you bump this up quite a lot, you get into fuzz territory. It makes it a really nasty kind of pedal. It's quite fun to play with. And then the EQ at the bottom is really good for just tailoring. That's kind of how I found it. The bass, especially if you want to have a bit more of a chunky low end, is really quite powerful. So often kind of around these areas here is where I've been playing around with it. Your treble obviously works with your treble frequencies, but your presence can add that little extra spice in the top end to your gain, so you can have it as be a very sharp and aggressive tonality, which is really fun. So in the demo that I played at the start, this was on all the guitar parts and the bass part as well. The guitars were running through my Dunable was running through the EARTHBURNER into my orange OR30, which is again kind of in that like 1980s hot rodded plexi territory, which is why I love it so much. And the Jaguar was running through my orange Rockaverb, which is a really gorgeous, beautiful, just fit in the mix mid-range amp. It's fantastic for that kind of work. And finally, the bass, the Talman, was running through my orange Terror and bi-amped with the orange Rockaverb as well. The Rockaverb had the pedal in, the orange Terror was a bit clean, and then just a clean DI. But in the reamps that we're going to go through, every single one is going into a clean input, so both my oranges are set to be quite nasty, but you were going through the clean channel of the orange Rockaverb for all of the guitar reamps, and the clean of the bass Terror, so you can hear what this sounds like by itself. It's a really cool piece of kit.